Hi everybody, welcome to my new video. Today I want to draw the anatomy of a girl with pencil. So let's get started. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and let's go.
As you can see, I already drew this female anatomy figure here as an example. In this video, we're gonna draw a different figure together. So grab your pencil, eraser, and sketchbook, and let's start sketching with me. First, we'll start by sketching the basic guidelines. As you probably know, we began the head with a circle. So let's draw a circle first, and then block in the overall structure of the figure. Next, as you can see, draw a cross in the center of the circle by adding one vertical and one horizontal line. Then draw another line extending down from the bottom of the circle. These construction lines will help you find the correct facial prepositions, making it much easier to add the facial features later on. Once you have drawn the ears along the middle guideline, you can sketch the top of the head slightly above the circle. This gives the skull a more natural shape instead of making it perfectly round. Once you have finished sketching the basic structure of the skull, you can start blocking in the eye sockets and the rest of the facial features, just as you see here. The only way to memorize these proportions is through repetition and practice. So don't forget to watch this tutorial a few times and sketch along with it. For the base of the neck, draw a triangle to establish its overall shape. Next, draw circles for the shoulders to define the rounded shape of the shoulder joints. Then sketch another triangle to establish the basic shape of the rib cage. If you have found this video helpful so far, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like. And if you want to keep improving your sketching skills and make sure you don't miss my future videos, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be sharing lots of art tutorials and creative contents here. Now it's time to sketch the arms. As I mentioned before, in drawing or sketching, we should always work from whole to the details. First, we need to establish the overall placement and proportions, and then add the smaller details. The same approach applies to drawing the arms and legs. We start with the basic shapes and gradually add the details. To sketch the overall form of a figure, we first need to analyze the human body and look for different shapes like triangles, squares, circles, and other geometric forms within the body structure. You can practice this method when drawing any figure to better understand its overall form and proportions. For example, for the tight, I used a triangular shape, and for the lower leg, I used an oval shape. You need to pay attention to the geometric forms of each part of the body. This skill can only be developed over time through observation, analysis, and practice. Once you have transformed the geometric shapes into the form of the human figure, you can start darkening the lines and gradually add more details. Now you can work on the curves of the body, such as the curve of the waist, the chest, the hips, and any other areas where you think you can improve the shape and make it look more natural. After finishing the details of the body lines, you can start working on the facial features. Using the guidelines you already created, lightly sketch the features a few times until you find the right placement, then darken the final lines and start adding details to the eyes. And also add the other facial details such as the nose, lips, and facial shading. The figure I'm drawing has a style that's very similar to Japanese anime and manga characters. If you watch this video several times and practice along with it, you will be able to learn how to create many different anime style figures with a variety of outfits. If you'd like me to teach you how to draw the same figures with clothes and color it in the next video, comment the word colored figure below. Alright guys, after adding the pencil shading, it's time to clean up the area around your figure. The edges of the drawing can be messy after sketching, and your hands can get dirty as well. Of course, you can use a special drawing glove to prevent your hands from getting stained with graphite. And this is the final result of my pencil drawing and today's tutorial. I hope this lesson was helpful for you and that you enjoyed learning with me. And see you in the next tutorial. As always, stay colorful and goodbye!